Say, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. We say the most apostle and elders agree most and ruler teachers are apostle and shoot. And we say salutations solely Akimus, they push you with truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season with Shalom. And once again, going into a video here, and this basically touching upon some news, right? Now I'm going into this cashless society that we are heading into, right? And there are majority, if not all of these countries are talking about going cashless, right? That is one of the biggest conversations in the world right now, one of the biggest topics in the world right now. Every single thing is becoming cashless. Your bank, your groceries, your public transportation, your libraries, no matter where it is, no matter what it is you're using, it is becoming cashless, right? Now this article here, I saw the elder from Barbados, he posted it, and it said PSVs to go cashless soon, right? Now, and with that, all I did was go here, and I type in Trinidad, right? It said Trinidad cashless. It said Imber, time for Trinidad and Tobago to go cashless. And recently we had our budget, right? And in our budget, they were basically talking about becoming a cashless society on a greater scale. And we know that is what they're pushing it for, the digital currency and so forth and so on, right? And this goes into a major prophecy. This goes into the MOTB, which is soon, the RFID soon will be what you all will have a decision to make, right? You're taking it or you're not taking it, right? Because with this cashless society, we are also seeing other companies implementing something into your body, right? We see Elon Musk implementing a chip. We see next company where some other companies doing the same thing as well. You have to use the printer, you have to swipe your hand. You have to enter into the building, you have to swipe, right? We have seen places like Sweden become what? Sweden become it's like, what did they say? It was like 90% is cashless, right? And majority of the people already have a chip inside of them. So going back now, so they say PSVs to go cashless soon. It say public service vehicles and taxis will soon adopt a cashless payment system set to be introduced in the coming weeks. The project's technical coordinator, Dwayne Root, said Monday. So this is like public service vehicles, right? Which is the short breakdown of it is PSVs, right? And they say and taxis will soon adopt a cashless payment system. So every single place right now is basically talking about this. We've seen the situation with Australia, with the banks, with certain things in Australia. We've seen Alaska, we have seen America, we've seen Russia, we've seen all these places talking about China, all these places, I saw a brother in the camp here this morning, he posted, I'm just reading it off my other device. It said Russia to push new payment system at BRICS Summit. Right, so you're seeing basically this is a major conversation right now, the cashless system and what it is going to come with the cashless system, right? Which goes into the MOTB. Now this is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. It said, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And the reason why I did bring this to show that the things that are written, it's happening, right? Whether you believe or you believe, it's happening. Right? So he said, "Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy," and that's what we're doing. Because we've been talking about this for however long. Even before I came into the truth, this was being spoken about. The cashless, the apostles and elders have been speaking about this cashless society, this cashless system. And we are seeing, we are heading into that. Whereas it's already here. But as you can see, majority of the other places are turning into it. Taxis, your public service vehicles, right? Where's you wanna know how with Trinidad? Trinidad basically is everything. Our government stated that, as you see it, how is TNT shifting to a cashless reality, right? And you can see this. This might be a video I might come back to do. The people said the push to the cashless society with so many online. So you can see that it's been spoken about. Again, it's one of the major topics worldwide right now. Everybody's us in the truth. We're speaking about it. Even normal people speaking about it. Now, some of them know about the RFID chip, and they know what's going to come with this. Some of them are saying that they are not taking it. and some of them would, right? In that day, it would be decided. But as the scripture says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So it had people that didn't believe what was being said, that no, they would never make this place cashless. The paper dollar would stand. There are people who believe that the RFID, that the chip is not the mark, But this, as you can see from the signs that we are seeing, because the science is here. I was not watching the Ella from I was trying to take in the Ella from Barbados stream, but it was given a little problem, and it's based on, I believe its title was the signs are here. And yes, the signs are literally right here. Right? The signs are literally right here. Let's just do a quick let's just do a quick let's type in a random country, right? Let's see. Canada, cashless, right? I spelled Canada wrong, my bad, right? Canada, sleepwalking into cashless society, consumer advocates won, and this is what the 30th of June 2024. We have seen places, I believe it's Tesco, this is England, they literally cut off cash to the fact where when people came to buy stuff in there, they couldn't, because they become cashless. Right, and this is just 3 places, and we could go and look up many other places, right? That where we would find they speaking about going cashless, right? Now let's look at it. Well, this is the one for Trinidad. I remember doing a video upon this, right? They say inward time for Trinidad and Tobago to go cashless. So every single place right now is speaking about it. Barbados talking about making the PSVs, the PSVs, public service vehicles, and the taxis to adopt a cashless system, because that's what's coming, right? That it's going to be like the new. We see Elon Musk showing the robots and so forth, because they want to go into what they want to say is a technological age, right? They want to make man like cyborgs and all these things, and we know people are going to fall for that deception nonetheless, right? But the scripture say, for they are faithful and true, right? It say, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, right? And again, these people don't believe, right? They don't believe at all. They didn't believe that that we were going to a cashless society, and it's here. And the same way they not believe in the MOTB, and that's coming. Right, we already seen so much places adopting that particular thing, right? Elon Musk speaking about it, for example, right? Elon Musk right now is Trump's right-hand man, right? And Trump is already talking about using Elon Musk to bring in a cashless thing and bring in adopt a particular type of payment and so forth. And Elon Musk is talking about basically chipping people. So put 2 and 2 together, and you will understand what's going to happen. Right? Now, I'm not saying that it's going to happen that way, but I'm just showing you a reference, right? So verse 4, it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And yeah, again, the unfaithful will obviously be that way, because they do have faith. You understand? And faith is a very important thing. They do have faith. So they will die in their unfaithfulness. Right? The unfaithful is them the unfaithful is who that we say, nah, that's not going to happen. It's here. Right? This cashless society is here. What it is going to do? I believe it's Florida. Like if you're going to look up Florida, right? Let me see if I get it here. I wanted to do a video on this Florida 15-minute city, right? So this is something that people fail to realize. They had the big earthquakes, right? The big hurricanes recently, and they know how much places get destroyed. When literally this is what they want to implement. This is what they want to implement, 15-minute cities. They say Winter Park near Orlando, Hyde Park in Tampa, and Wynwood in Miami are all historic neighborhoods that attract new residents and visitors, right? Across the state, they are all 15-minute cities. People love walking around these downtown city. And like literally, if you go into what 15-minute cities are, you would see what it is they want to do. In those cities, you wouldn't be able to use cash. This is the time that we're heading into, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. Man start from verse 15, you say, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And we could see it. We see in the power that they have to push that image, right? You seen it here, right? You seen it right here. Cashless here, cashless here, cashless here, right? You seen that system being implemented, right? Cashless here. So it's here, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So it's going to get worse. They're bringing these cashless stuff, right? And you might have a card, but soon, if you don't have this mark, you wouldn't be able to do this, because going cashless is basically control. You know, that one currency, right, that they would have control over it. And if you don't want to worship that, you don't know what it is. I believe it was the CBDC said that they are bringing a particular system, and if you don't go in a line with what it is to bring, you will become an outcast to society, meaning that you wouldn't be able to integrate, you wouldn't be able to use what it is to bring in, or be in society to buy or sell. They literally said that you wouldn't be able to buy or sell if you're not in the system, right? So, and it doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, whatever it is. When this, you seen it here, this change coming here, and it have nothing you all could do, because going back to verse 15, you say what? And he had power. And he had power. They have the power to do these things. Every single city, country, whatever it may be, is speaking about going cashless right now. And there's nothing you all could do. Right? Nothing you all could do to stop it. But it's two things. Rather you go in a line with them, or you be against them. And it's better to be against them than go in a line with them. Right? Again, this is the times that we are heading into, and the signs are right before your eyes. This cashless stuff was what people used to laugh about. When we used to tell people this place is going to go cashless and so on, they used to laugh. Score, and it will never reach this. I remember some of the comments. So you can imagine how much you can imagine the apostles and the elders way before me, the stuff that was being told unto them. Right? I remember getting a comment that someone said, no, this is not going to happen, and the MOTB is not the chip, and so forth and so on. It's knowing that, and watch this, watch where we are today. That was it. That was the scripture said, the unbeliever shall die in their unbelief. Right? Every single thing is going cashless. And as I say, set to be introduced in the coming weeks. Hey, it's going to be rough. The coming times that we're heading into, it's going to be rough. It ain't going to be nice at all. Right? It's not going to be nice at all. So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. We see them as apostle and elders agreements and ruler that teaches our apostle in truth, and we see salutations so they are committed to pushing the truth and sincerity day in and day out, and constantly in season we say shalom.